Yeah, we need to, understand the times that we living in today, man. You know what I'm saying? The times we living in today is not to be messing around in America because the Most High is actually judging America for all these iniquities, man. And that's what a lot of people not understanding. You seeing all these events taking place on the earth, man. You seeing what these so-called white people are doing. You know what I'm saying? When it's coming closer to the inauguration, they turn it up because they feel like they're not gonna get the president they want. You know what I'm saying? You black people need to understand you're not doing nothing but trading slave masters. That's it. It's an exchange of a slave master. You had Trump, which was your slave master, the so-called white man, which is your enemy that you don't understand. And now you're getting Biden, man. What's the difference? That's just like one slave saying, man, I wish I could go to be a slave in New York, man. We need to leave Texas, man. We need to go up there to New York. What the hell? Either or, you being slave. You know what I'm saying? You're a slave in New York, you're a slave in goddamn Texas, man. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The so-called white man is not for to turn into your friend because that's what you want. You want him to ease up off you in this slavery, and it's not gonna happen. So we're living in the last days. You have to understand that. Now, I'm finna read in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. See that? So now it says measure the time diligently. You know what I'm saying? You got to observe this time that you're living in. You got to look around America and see what the hell is going on, man. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing all these atrocities going on. You're seeing the uproars of the people, insurrections, man, what they did in the U.S. Capitol, man. Y'all got to understand this is part of the time. This is the last days that you're living in. And if you're not measuring the time, then you're going to get caught up in this chaos, man. So it says, verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And that's what you're seeing now, man. You're seeing a lot of police shootings. You niggas getting together and Black Lives Matter and all these other damn organizations getting together trying to protest against racial injustice and all this stuff. You see racial inequality in America, and y'all trying to get together and march and try to protest for it, which is not going to help you no bit. It's not going to change nothing in America. That's what you don't understand. But what the Bible said is you're living in the last days right now. I mean, you're starting to see things like that. And it says, upwards of the people in the world. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of thee of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So he said these things that you see been spoken in ancient times. And I'm going to read another scripture about that too. Because in the book of Matthew, you know what I'm saying, Christ spoke about that to the damn disciples, man. And I'm going to get that real quick. So, let's see. So this is Matthew, the 24th chapter. I'm reading from the top. So it says, Matthew 24:1. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. Verse 2. And Jesus said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. So they trying to show him some buildings, and the disciples said, look at this building here, look at these here. And he said, you see all these things? He said, there shall not be one stone upon a stone that shall not be thrown down. Basically telling them this place is going to be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Nuclear missiles are going to come and destroy America and burn this place down to the ground. And that's what the disciples didn't understand that. So verse 3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, what shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So they're like, okay, you need to tell us what's going on when you say everything is going to be destroyed. So how are we going to know when it's the end of the world? Now here's the game that he gave to the disciples so they can understand. When they come back, they'll understand what the hell he was trying to say then. So it says, verse 4, And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And that's your churches, man. And you got that damn fake false image of Christ, the Caesar Boyzil picture. That is a false image of Christ. That's not how he looked. Disciples understood that. If they was walking the earth right now, they know that that damn image is an idol, man. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? You niggas need to come out of that, because you can't be in 2021 right now still thinking that Christ is a white man, man. If you still thinking that in these last days right here, man, the hell with you, man. You gonna get burnt up, man. The Most High gonna put your ass to death, man. And you ain't worthy to be saved, because you ain't even came to the knowledge that the Most High sent His Son here in the flesh, and He was a so-called black man walking this earth. So in verse 6, and it said, and ye shall hear of wars. Hold on, let's skip. And shall deceive many. Yeah, verse 6, and it said, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that? You hearing that now? Wars and rumors of wars, man. That's gonna happen. You niggas are going into the war, man. You're gonna be drafted in this war, man. You going. You can't get around it, man. And you're gonna go and you're gonna fight for the so-called white man, man. That's what you're gonna do. And you're gonna get caught up in these race wars coming too, man. Because you're in the middle of this right now, and you don't even understand these goddamn crackers are getting it together, man. You know what I'm saying? They getting the bullets together to put bullets in you niggas, man. While you thinking y'all friends and we are the world and all these sayings that you got trying to join with your enemies, that kind of way of thinking is gonna get you put to death if you don't understand who you are in these last days, man. So it says, wars and rumors of wars, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. See that? So he's telling you all these things gotta come to pass. They have to happen. The prophecies have to be fulfilled before Christ can come back and make His second coming, man. Verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation. See that? You seeing that right now. You know, to begin to turn up anyway, the so-called white man got to raise up against his own. You know what I'm saying? They gonna rise up against each other too, because you niggas ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be forced to rise up against the so-called white man, because you're not going to do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? You got to see something going on first. You see that what these white people doing? They showing you how to protest, man. You see, you go into a protest and try to get something done. You do a non-violent protest. You see what I'm saying? The so-called white man don't believe in that because he's violent naturally. You know what I'm saying? You got to humble yourself down when you talking to your oppressor. But the so-called white man, they just ran up in that capital, man. You niggas wouldn't even have the guts to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? You sit up here and you watching the so-called white man run up in there without a care in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? The damn cops was running from these Edomites, man. That's the sad part about it. You had cops running from these white people, man. And you niggas need to start listening, man, and looking around and seeing what you seeing on these news, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so-called white man, that war's in his heart, man. That's bred in him, man. You know what I'm saying? He want the smoke. You know, you don't want the smoke, man. You can't get nothing done without smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna understand that. So it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, man. See, these are the signs of the last days. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is giving you the blueprint on when to expect these things to come, man. You know what I'm saying? When you start seeing things that's out of the norm happening, that's when you're going to know what days you living in. That's how you measure the times that you in. And you niggas is not measuring the time. You niggas is still partying, man. Doing all this right here, you're not even getting yourself together, getting yourself in a war mentality. You niggas thinking about going out to the clubs, partying, drinking, smoking, getting high, and having sex. That's all that's on your mind, man. Barbecuing, playing dominoes, standing on the damn corner, drinking alcohol, man. You ain't worried about no damn insurrection coming in this place to where you have to protect yourself and your family. That's nowhere near your brain, man. You know what I'm saying? You still don't follow. It's like, since this been going on, you niggas get worse, man. You are getting worse in your damn slavery, man. And you're not trying to figure out how to get out of slavery because you don't want to leave this place, man. You should be praying for deliverance, man. You pray for rims and a better house. You know what I'm saying? You pray for money, man, and cars. You should be praying to be delivered from the hands of your enemies, man. That's what the so-called black man and the Hispanic man should be praying for. But that's not what you're doing, man. You want a damn better job, man. That's what you want. Man, I pray to God he give me a better job so I can make more this year. You know what I'm saying? I pray he give me that stimulus check. How about you pray for deliverance, man? How about you pray to get your ass up out of slavery? How about you pray for the kingdom? How about you pray for rulership? How about you pray that your damn enemies fall and you begin to reign over them? You niggas don't think like that, man. You okay with oppression. You okay with how America is going, long as you got a little bit. You getting the crumbs from the so-called white man, man. You know what I'm saying? What did Christ tell that white woman when she came up to him? He said, you should eat from the crumbs of your master's table, man. They supposed to be getting the crumbs. You okay with the crumbs from the so-called white man, man? You supposed to want to live like a king on this earth, man. So back to this. It said, verse 8, all these are the beginnings of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So how can you be hated by all nations by his name's sake? Because you gotta be one of the servants to do that, man. Because if you're just a regular person, man, people love you because you are of this world. You come out of America, you come into the understanding of who you are, and the Most High put that spirit of understanding on you. That's when people gonna hate you, because you're gonna start speaking the words of Christ, and that's why they put him to death too. And they're gonna want to kill you too, man. That's what y'all gotta understand, man. You seeing these signs, man. Get yourselves together, man. Quit messing around in America. Quit thinking this is a game. This is not a game, man. This is for your salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? All these things are happening, man, and for signs. And you niggas be looking on the news and seeing these white people turn up in this damn Capitol, and the first thing you say, man, if it was some black people, that wouldn't have went down like that. See, now you shit. It's showing you that you seeing that America is full of shit. Just by you saying that, just by that coming out of your mouth, you seeing that this place is not fair. So now you gotta think, if that was a bunch of black people, their asses wouldn't even made it inside that place, man. Wouldn't even made it on the damn front lawn, man. The damn cops would have been shooting stuff at you then. You know what I'm saying? But then the so-called white man won't put his way in there, man. You know what I'm saying? He bust through the doors and got up in there and did what he wanted to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to show them that they can't. White people did that to show you can't stop us. You're just not gonna rule us like you want to rule us. You're not gonna do something we don't agree with. So we're gonna rise up a different type of way. You niggas just protest or tear some buildings down and then go back to your regular life, man. That's what you do. You don't know how to make a statement, man. You don't know how to make the so-called white man listen to you another kind of way, because you don't understand war. That's the problem, man. And it says, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. See that? The same shall be saved. So all these things that you see going on in America and the things that you're gonna endure in this place, you have to endure to the end, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be afflicted, man. Stuff is gonna happen to you in this truth. If you're walking in this truth, you gotta expect stuff to happen, man. You can't be just thinking, you know what I'm saying, you're going to live a damn perfect life or a righteous life to where you don't have no damn afflictions going on. This is what's going to happen to you, man. This is part of you being refined, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to know somebody is good, man. You got to test them, man. That's why the scripture said if thou would get a friend, prove him first. You want to be a friend to the Most High? Prove it. Show him. You know what I'm saying? And the only way he can show you that is by putting you in certain situations to see what the hell you gonna do, man. Is you gonna endure? What you gonna do? You gonna stop when you broke? You become homeless? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna fold or what? Like they say, man, everybody got a plan until they get hit. That's like a boxer, man. You get in that ring, man, you get hit the wrong way, what you gonna do? That should make you wanna fight harder. You don't quit, man. You don't never stop this truth. You gotta endure to the end, and that's how you be saved. You ain't saved right now. You're listening to this stupid ass church people, man, talking about walking up to you and ask you, are you saved? Saved from what, man? What the hell are you saved from, man? Huh? The so-called white man is still in power, man. So you ain't never gonna be saved while he's still ruling, man. Because he tell his police, man, to kill you, man. And that's why they do it. You know what I'm saying? This whole system is set up against the so-called black man and the Hispanic man. And you niggas still ain't caught on to the games that the so-called white man is playing, man. He not gonna stop being who he is. He's the devil, and that's what he gonna be. And he ain't never showed you nothing different, man. You know what I'm saying? The devil is slick, and that's what he do. He smile in your face, and at the same time, he plotting to take you down, man. And that's what he's put here for. He ain't your friend, he never will be. He's your slave. And that's how you gotta think, man. You know what I'm saying?